Great rising, great being, great ending, depending on what part of the day this is reaching you. As always, I want to welcome you to this journey, this hunt for greatness. I want to encourage everybody to have a good day, a good night, a good being at the current present time, whatever you're enduring. Um, and I always keep in mind that you are in control whatever you are enduring. Always remember that you are in control of this. Today's video, I want to talk about. It's not really I guess it's not really a set category, but I want to talk on some key things that I feel are a necessity to kind of keep in mind while you're on this chase, while you're on this hunt. You know what I'm saying? So any type of tools you can use, or any type of situations you can use, or anything not to be denied. Speaking of that, don't be denied. Always, like I say, if you need any branding, any promotion, internet presence, you trying to start a movement of some kind, please reach out to Brand Visions. Make sure you contact them for all your needs with that. Again, custom apparel, internet presence, like I said, just any type of brand of promotion. Please reach out to Bernard Tucker. He'll be very happy to help you with that. I'm trying to remember the number. I believe it's 317-652-4506. Or you can email him at brandvisionsllc@gmail.com. I believe that's what it is. But either way it go, all links will be in the description box below. So yeah, make sure you don't be denied. If you like this shirt, this is the Urban Intellect line. Make sure you check that out at theurbanintellect.com. And don't miss out on that. Okay. Moving on. Today I want to kind of talk about balancing. Just balance. Just keeping balance within yourself, because that balance within yourself is gonna manifest out in the world. You know what I mean? And I think balance is something that goes overlooked and underrated throughout people's lives, especially when you're driven. You know, when you got your mindset on something, you're very passionate, you're motivated, and you're ready to go get it, and you connecting dots, and you see where life is taking you, or you just got a boost of motivation, a boost of energy from life. You can be distracted by that, and you can kind of lose the sense of balance, and then not know you've lost that, and then be kind of distraught, and kind of be put in a stagnant standpoint, in which I feel like breeds negativity, and we don't want that. Again, we want to try to get all the tools we can get off each other, reflecting off situations, talking on different aspects of life, and thinking outside the box. You know, so yeah, balancing life. You want to be able to balance your emotions. You want to be able to keep your health balanced. You want to be able to keep your mental balance, because I feel like if any one of those areas become unbalanced, it has potential to kind of, let's say you driving straight, you know, and you say you sleepy, you know, and you not getting the right amount of sleep. You know what I mean? Your sleep to woke ratio isn't balanced. So while you're driving, that decision, or that situation, or that person, or those people who have thrown off that balance, it starts to show when you're trying to drive. You start drifting this way and getting pulled that way. You know, the goal was to stay, you know what I mean, stay in our own lane and stay driven until we reach our destination or reach our goal. And sometimes not being balanced in different areas of our life can affect that. You know, and we want to try to develop a mind state that that encourage us to use our intuition and to pick up on the breadcrumbs that the universe leave us, because these universal breadcrumbs, they're everywhere if you train your mind to catch it. And balance is similar to that, because you can catch when you're off balance if you know what to look for, if you know the signs, if you know that, okay, this emotion is really a warning sign for something that's going on, to let me know, hey, you might not, this is not, this may not be this may not be where you want to go. You know, let's balance this out. If you see yourself tense and angry, that means you're off balance. You don't have it. You're not doing enough of something that brings in the right amount of happiness to even out that negativity, or to even out that depression or the anxiety. You see what I'm saying? So we will always want to try to keep things, you know, on a level surface. And like I say in previous videos, everything, it's always easier said than done. But as long as it's said, it can be done. So I'm gonna say it. You know, I'm gonna bring attention to how your current life can throw off the chase for your current dream that you have in mind. So let's dig a little deeper. Okay. A lot of times when you're chasing greatness, or you're running your own company, or you're just trying to do for you and just be great, and you just want to vibe, just shine. You know, you want to impact. While you're chasing that, while you're on the hunt for that, you're still living life. You're still going through the cause and effects of life itself, while you have that mentality in your mind. You get what I'm saying? So like let's use kids for example. I use my personal experience. It was hard for me to do this right here, what I'm doing right now, YouTubing and podcasting and my music. It was hard for me to do that and chase that type of a dream, or that type of aspiration, in a sense, while dealing with my kids, my life, my current life. Every time I tried to put energy or focus into this, life would get my attention. Like, no, remember me, remember this, focus on this, and I became stuck. And so that's why I'm passionate the way I am about these things I'm talking about, because I was in a position that you may be in, or that you were in, or that you're trying to prevent from being in. You see what I'm saying? So the best advice I could give for that type of situation is what we're speaking on, balancing it out. A little here and a little there. Because if you overwork one area in this existence, you're not gonna have time for the other area. You're gonna always put it off, because you're overworking in this area. So let's say this is life. These are your dreams and your goals and your what you're trying to achieve and what you're trying to do with your life, with your existence. If you're spending too much time constantly overdoing in life, you're working. You have a 9 to 5, but you're putting in overtime. Hell, shit, that even takes away from your kids. So the kids can be in the middle. You can put your kids in the middle, because sometimes that's different. You can't even put kids with outside life sometimes, because sometimes your kids are your goals sometime, in a sense, if you know what I mean. So while you're putting all that time in this job and trying to sustain a life for your kids, what energy and what time are you leaving for your goals and your dreams? You know, we're all human. We can only go so hard. There's only a certain amount of time in a day. You know, it's only so much you can achieve in a day. But we have this mentality that we have to try to overachieve, or we have to try to overdo in so little time, when it's not that. As long as you pace yourself and you have a good balance with everything, as long as you're doing that and you're moving, eventually you will get there. You know, and I think because we live in a right now time in life, we put that rush in our life, on our life, and on our futures. Because if you like, okay, we talking about balance in a whole. So let's say a mental balance. If you're mentally not balanced, you're not going to know how to handle, or you're not going to know how to catch the signs of what's unbalanced and what's not balanced. That can affect you and even deciphering that, man, I'm putting in too much work on this side and not enough on this side. You see what I'm saying? So to me, that's why balance is all in a whole is so important, because it affects a lot of what we currently deal with. Okay. Um, another type of balance. Let's balance current talking about current reality um in the mind to let's just say your future manifestations, what it is that you want to attract from the universe, we'll say. um well, you have to know what this current state that we're in right now is. This current reality that we're in is from past thoughts or previous um emotion, per se, too, previous energies. So where you're at right now in your journey or in your life or your situation, that is a result of your past thought. So if in the past you didn't have a balanced mentality, you didn't have a balance of your health wasn't balanced, or you just wasn't balanced in the soul, well, now you're feeling the effects of that right now. So let's say you didn't balance your health in the past. Well, now because you didn't have a balanced diet or balanced exercise, later on down, now your current reality is you're feeling the effects of that. So to stay ahead of the game, these are the type of tools and the type of mentalities that we have to pick up, because these are the type of things that'll help you stay ahead of the game and keep you on track where you're trying to go with your journey, and while you in your hunt for greatness and being the best you can be. You know, balancing it is hard. It is a struggle, but it can be done with practice. Everything can be done with practice, man. The only way to get better at something is really to, have a good understanding of it, and to make mistakes with it, and learn from it. So, if you a little unbalanced right now, hey, don't beat yourself up about it, but just catch it like, oh man, maybe he's hitting on something right now. Maybe he right. Maybe I need to, take a little more focus out of this area of my life, and kind of take some of that energy and disperse it here and here. That way I can kind of start working on this and fixing that too. While I'm going through the motions of dealing with this. We got to learn how to in a sense multitask things, and I think that's what balance does. Because in this era of life, everything is so fast paced. So if you don't know how to multitask or how to balance things, you have a high percentage of, you know, running into a lot of roadblocks and stumbling and just being complacent. And we don't ever want to be complacent. My goal in life is never to keep you complacent. It's always to keep you moving, whether it's whether it's you physically or mentally. But I want you to keep moving somehow. You take advantage of this. You know what I mean? While it's still here. You know, while it's um while we still can enjoy some of the purest form of life, because it's leaving. You know, life is changing, things are getting different. So I want you guys to be able to handle, and I want you to be able to experience and grow into whoever it is you want to be, and do whatever it is you want to do and achieve whatever it is you want to do, because you can do it. Can't nobody tell you otherwise. I don't care what nobody say. If somebody tell you can't do it, fuck them. Straight like that. You know, this is your life. These are your shoes. This is your story. This is your problems. These are your situations. You know what I mean? I'm just here to try to help you get an understanding of it. I'm not trying to tell you how to live your life. No, by all means, if this does not resonate with you, hey, share it with somebody that you think it might hit or touch. You know? If it's not for you, hey, you already got it figured out the way that's best suitable for you. And if it's not broke, don't fix it. You know, but this is for people who feel like they life is a little broken and it could do a little mending, or they feel like certain areas in their life are broken and they might want to try to take a different approach. This is for them. You know, so I want everybody to share, subscribe, uh, like, comment, all of the above. Tag somebody that you may feel is a little off balance, and or you know, you tag somebody that you may want to talk to that you just don't know how to approach them. That's another thing I'm trying to get my videos to be for. Different ways to talk to people in a way to where you ain't offending people. Just share this video with them. So if somebody tagged you in this video, don't shun them out. It was a good reason. It was something that you might have needed to hear universally that was to help you. And if they tagged you in the video, they cared. So that's what this is about. We all care. We all want each other to be great, and we all want to just soak up that good positive energy and be great together, because that's what this journey is for. So make sure you stay in tune for the next video. Again, make sure if you missed any of the videos to check. I'm pretty sure they're below or on the side somewhere on this YouTube channel. But make sure you continue to be great and never settle, never get up. One love.